Hi friends, this is Engineer Imran Aziz. Welcome to Civtech Simplified. We are presenting part 9 of Structural Analysis video series. In this video lecture, we will be presenting 25 multiple choice questions which will definitely help civil engineers who are preparing themselves for the competitive exams. All these questions would be solved and the solved answers would be highlighted so that you could review them effectively. So let's get started with part 9. Question number 209. Remember, we have already covered 8 parts under this topic, and so far we have been covering 200 multiple choice questions. So, this part is starting from question number 201. For a cantilever beam, where would absolute maximum moment occur? In part 8, we discussed about the shear force, absolute shear force, and this question is regarding absolute bending moment. So for cantilevered beam, where would absolute maximum moment occur? Option A, at midpoint. Option B, depends upon position of load applied. Option C, just next to free end. And option D, just next to fixed spot. We know in cantilever beam there is one fixed spot and the other side is uh, cantilevered. So it may be there may be two spots as well. For this question, the answer is D. D option is correct, which is just next to fixed spot. Question number 202. When a series of V loads crosses a simply supported girder, the maximum bending moment under any given V load occurs when a series of V loads crosses a simply supported girder, the maximum bending moment under any given V load occurs when option A, the center of gravity of load system is midway between the center of span and V load under consideration. Option B, the center of span is midway between the center of gravity of the load system and V load under consideration. Option C, mid of the span. Option D, none of the above. So when a series of V loads crosses a simply supported girder, the maximum bending moment under any given V load occurs when option B, the center of span is midway between the center of gravity of the load system and V load under consideration. So B here is the correct answer for this question. Question 203. The maximum bending moment due to a train of V loads on a simply supported girder is the maximum bending moment due to a train load of on a simply supported girder. Option A always occurs at center of span. Option B always occurs under a V load. Option C never occurs under a V load. Option D none of the above. The maximum bending moment due to a train of V loads on a simply supported girder always occurs under a V load. So B is the correct answer for this question. Question 203. ILD means. What is ILD? Option A, influence length diagram. Option B, influence line diagram. Option C, influence line distance. And option D, influence line diagnosis. ILD means influence line diagram. B here is the correct answer for this question. Question 205. When a series of V loads crosses a girder and that girder is simply supported at the ends, the maximum bending moment under any given load conditions occur when the center of span is midway between the center of gravity of the load system. Is it true or false? Yes, it is true. We already discussed such type of question previously. So when a series of V loads crosses a simply supported girder at which is simply supported at its end, the maximum bending moment under any V load occurs when the center of gravity of the span is midway between the center of gravity of the load system, like the train or bus. So yes, this statement is correct. 206. For a simply supported beam AB of span L, if unit load is at x distance from A, then what is reaction at A? Option A, L minus x divided by L. Option B, x over L. Option C, x minus L over L. Option D, L over x. For a simply supported beam AB of span L, if unit load is at a distance x from A, then RA is equal to option A, L minus x divided by L. So A is the correct answer for this question. 207. Moment distribution method is applicable to the determinate and indeterminate structure. Is it true or false? Option A is true, option B is false. So this question is false. The moment distribution method is applicable to determinate and indeterminate structure, which is false. It is not applicable for both. 208. Carryover moment is defined as. What is carryover moment? Option A, the moment applied at one end to cause unit slope at the support. The moment applied at one end to cause unit slope at the support. Option B, the additional moment applied at one end to completely resist the rotation caused due to external loading. Option C, the moment developed or induced at one end due to a moment at another end. Option D, the moment applied at one end to cause unit slope at another end. So C here is the correct answer. The moment developed or induced at one end due to a moment at another end. Question 209. Moment distribution method does not consider axial and shear effect for the displacement calculations for the given structure. Option A is true, option B is false. So yes, this statement is true. The moment distribution method does not consider axial and shear effects for the displacement calculation for a given structure. A is the correct answer for this question. 210. Stiffness of the end A if the far end B is fixed. Stiffness at end A if far end B is fixed is option A, EI over L, option B, 2EI over L, option C, 3EI over L, option D, 4EI over L. So stiffness of the end A if the far end B is fixed is option D, 4EI over L. 211. Required moment that is to be applied at end A to produce unit rotation if the far end is hinged is. What is the required moment that is to be applied at the end A to produce unit rotation if the far end is hinged? Option A, EI over L. Option B, 2EI over L. Option C, 3EI over L. Option D, 4EI over L. The required moment that is to be applied at the end A to produce unit rotation if the far end is hinged is 3EI over L. Question 212. What are the causes of sway in portal frame? Option A, unsystematic loading. Unsystematic loading. Option B, different column and condition. Option C, settlement of sport. Option D, all of the above. So for sway in portal frame, all these options are correct. Therefore, option D here, which is all of the above, is correct answer for this question. 213. The moment required to produce a unit rotation at simply supported end of a member is called. What is the moment required to produce a unit rotation at the simply supported end of a member? Option A, flexibility. Option B, rigidity. Option C, stiffness. Option D, ductility. A moment required to produce a unit rotation at the simply supported end of a member is called stiffness. 214. Moment produced in a beam when far end is fixed. Moment produced in a beam when far end of the beam is fixed. Option A, 2EI over L. Option B, 3EI over L. Option C, 4EI over L. Option D, 6EI over L. So C is the correct answer, 4EI over L. 214. Moment produced in a beam when far end is simply supported. Option A, 2EI over L. Option B, 3EI over L. Option C, 4EI over L. Option D, 6EI over L. So B is the correct answer, 3EI over L. 216. Sum of distribution factor at a joint is always. Sum of distribution factor at a joint is always. Option A, 0. Option B is 1. Option C, depends on the total members. Option D, none of the above. So sum of the distribution factors should be 1. B is the correct answer. 217. Fixed end moment for a fixed beam carrying a central point load is. What is the fixed end moment for a fixed beam carrying a central point load? Option A, WL by 8. Option B, WL by 12. Option C, WL by 2. Option D, WL by 4. So A here, is the correct answer, WL by 8. WL by 8 is the formula to calculate the fixed end moment. 218. Carryover moment M dash when far end is fixed is. What is the carryover moment M dash when the far end is fixed? Option A, M is equal to 4EI over L and M dash is equal to T 2EI over L. Yes, this one is the correct answer, and option B available with us was M is equal to 4EI over L and M dash is equal to 0. C, M is equal to 3EI over L and M dash is equal to 2EI over L, and option D was none of the above. So A is the correct answer, which is M is equal to 4EI over L and M dash is equal to 2EI over L. 219. Carryover moment M dash when far end is simple, like simply supported. Option A, M is equal to 4EI over L and M dash is equal to 2EI over L. Option B, M is equal to 4EI over L and M dash is equal to 0. Option C, M is equal to 34EI over L and M dash is equal to 0. D is equal to none of the above. So C here is the correct answer. M is equal to 34EI over L and M dash is equal to 0. 220. A uniform girder simply supported at its end is subjected to a uniformly distributed load over its entire length and is propped at the center so as to neutralize the deflection. The net bending moment at the center will be. Option A WL, option B WL over 8, option C WL over 24, option D WL over 32. So yes, B is the correct answer, which is bending moment will be equal to WL by 8. 221, for a fixed beam AB, if support B sinks by lambda, then reaction at support A will be option A 12 EI lambda over L square, option B 12 EI lambda over L cube, option C 6 EI lambda over L cube, option D 6 EI lambda over L square. So B is the correct answer, which is 12 EI lambda over L cube. For a fixed beam AB, if support B sinks by something which is called lambda, then reaction at support A will be 12 EI lambda over L cube. 222, for a fixed beam AB, if support A rotates by phi, then fixed end moment produced at support B is, it's a fixed beam which is AB. If support A rotates by something which is phi, then fixed end moment produced at the other point, support B, is option A 4 EI phi over L, 4 EI phi over L square, 4 EI phi over L, sorry, 2 EI phi over L, option D 2 EI phi over L square. So yes, C is the correct answer, 2 EI phi over L. 223. The ratio of moment of resistance of a solid circular shaft of diameter D and a hollow shaft external diameter D and internal diameter is small d. What is the ratio of the moment between both? The one shaft is solid circular, the other shaft is hollow circular. And hollow shaft has external dia as capital D and internal dia as small d. So A is the correct answer, capital D power 4 divided by capital D power 4 minus small d power 4. So A here is the correct answer. 224, the center of gravity of a trapezoidal dam section whose top width is A, bottom width is B, and the vertical side is A dash. A from its vertical face is, what is the center of gravity? A square plus AB plus B square divided by 3 into A plus B. Yes, this one is the correct answer. So A here is the correct answer for this question. 225, for keeping the stress wholly compressive, the load may be applied on a circular column anywhere within the concentric circle of diameter. A, option A d by 2, option B d by 3, option C d by 4, option D by 8. So C is the correct answer, D by 4. For keeping the stress wholly compressive, the load may be applied on a circular column anywhere within a concentric circle of diameter D by 4. So thank you for watching. We have completed so far 9 parts of this video topic, and hopefully this would be the last part. And I hope these questions have supported the civil engineers or professional engineers who are preparing themselves for any sort of the competitive exams, like whether it is at provincial level or federal level or state level or some professional exams or university tests. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos. It's Civtech Simplified, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, as well as TikTok. You can send your suggestions at civtechsimplified@gmail.com. Thank you.